I've been having these really bizarre dreams, but it's really cool because like I'm assembling myself in the dream. I'm leaving something in the dream world, and I put something on myself and come out with it. And it's very much like meditation in as much as you're supposed to meditate and realize, a certain non-dual state or a level of love that's free of ego. And I feel like it's happening by means of that. What I have to show as my sign, it's very difficult to say. It's very difficult to say. But it's rapidly happening in my dreams. Like rapidly. And like my dreams, the way they are, they take on themes, and there'll be certain, I don't know, areas that I'm at. But when I start dreaming of being at the place I'm at, it's like my dream body and my spirit body is working on me because I'm there. It's not working on past issues, weird shit. It's working on me because I'm there. That's kind of interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot of weird stuff. Of course, life is chock full of weird shit. That's to be expected. But it doesn't feel weird bad. It feels weird good. Have you ever seen Anton LaVey's daughter? It looks like Taylor Swift. I don't know what made me think that. Yesterday I went and looked it up. And yeah, and I'm not the only one that noticed it, obviously. So, a friend of mine was asking, she texted me and said, tell me more. I'm like, more about what? Because it was 11:11 and I sent the message at 11:11. I'm like, well, if you know those numbers, 222-333-444, and you notice them, then you can pretty much talk with the reality itself. Reality will communicate with you like that. And then I fell asleep. When I fell asleep, I was dreaming about being on the submarine with the Austin Powers bad people, like Dr. Evil and them. I don't know why. Number two, the henchman, the guy from the older movies and shit. He was breaking free. He was gonna lead a rebellion, and he was going to everybody like the German woman. He's like, "You coming with me?" He had this little bitty laser. She said no. He shot her. Dead. Went up to somebody else. I don't know who. Just one of the minions. Are you coming with me? You coming with me? It's kind of like in Half Baked. Who's coming with me? He said no. Shot him. Scotty. Scotty, coming with me, Scotty? Scotty wasn't coming with him. Saw the hole go right in Scotty's head. He falls down. Then I woke up. I looked at the phone. And it was like, what about number one? Do you see number one? I was like, no, but I just had a whole dream about number two. Just weird shit like that. Very weird world. And if you find people that are like born on your birthday, that's another weird one. I mean, I guess twins know what that's about, but they're already twins, so I mean, but there's such similarities between people that are born on the same day of you if you meet somebody else that is just fucking so bizarre. Like my friend, he's born on my birthday. I was talking to him a couple days ago, and it's just weird because like his wife or whatever, her birthday's like 2 days off from my ex's birthday. And you could be like, well, maybe Tauruses and Virgos get along. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But that's not what I think. I think it's easier to see how people can be the same people. I mean, because you are yourself, but there is nobody else here on this earth. There is no one else here. It is just you. And it doesn't feel that way because of this schism or whatever the hell. Let me change my camera. There it is. Ooh. I mean, I have some other friends, and they're pretty good friends, but not very many anymore. I don't I don't have Facebook, so that cuts off a bunch of contacts, and that's fine, because Facebook is just fucked up. I think it's been since I don't know. I got off Facebook maybe in 2015. Just don't have it, don't do it, don't use it. I'm not gonna do nothing with Twitter. Damn sure ain't gonna do nothing with TikTok with all the backdoors it's got from Chinese. And just watching how most of this stuff affects people, it's just sick. Of course, we're all addicted to our phones because we can listen to videos, and I listen to videos all the time. I listen to people talk. I'm really digging this Sat Temple guy right now, and the stories that I listen to really speak to me, and I think that's really where it's at. But when I watch the news, I mean, there's so many things that seems like I'm able to decode that it's not even funny. I watched the 70s show on my TV the other day, and everything we were talking about, because me and my dad were talking about, like, you can shoot a gun. You're not supposed to shoot a gun if you have not a very large property. It's irresponsible, like shooting a gun into the sky. I was like, yeah, in my neighborhood where I used to live, I made it a point. I wanted to shoot my gun out, stuck my gun out the window and fired it into the sky, and angled it to come down somewhere else. But then I watched Donna and Derek. Derek was Eric. It was like an alter ego of Eric on the show, and then they came in the door and they had a they had a bag of a brown bag like they were ordering weed, and then Red says, "This could happen in your neighborhood." He's like, "In your neighborhood, in yours," and he points at you, "In your neighborhood." And somebody shot a gun straight into the sky, and then Donna fell down dead. Like the bullet immediately just came down on, killed her. And it was just like, it was everything in that conversation was what we were having earlier. And it's just so bizarre because all the things that they were showing in the show had significance to me. And does it seem like the machine's doing that? Kind of, in a way, it does seem like it's like a machine or whatever the reality is, as a simulator, as it's trying to poke things. Of course, I'm open to stuff like that because I'm slightly empathic, but I'm also awake. I know certain stuff, but then again, I'm still awakening to that even higher self because I have abilities and I know what I'm supposed to do with them. Like, I got my message. Like, part of what I'm supposed to do is with this Grail Knight stuff, which is with my ley lines. There's great circles, but since I started messing with the orgone bubble and different alternative technology stuff myself, I see that there's a bubble around, like a giant one, like draw like 500-mile fucking circle with the radius is 500 miles around where this river bends and has this like a stargate, and that circle could be moving in love and light and then distributing it to other bubbles. And it did sort of come online whenever I did a small lining up of a rock, big stone I had to the umbilicus, which is like the like where you plug in a drive shaft to another rotating thing so that you can get it to spin it too, and then you get this rotating force from either the inner space or the outer space. I don't think it really matters where the force is coming from, but it comes into the land and you definitely perceive it, but it does stay underneath your awareness most of the time. And there's all kinds of shit in this world that's like open to your activity and your interaction, like spirits and elementals that people just, if they don't see it and science can't isolate it and put it in its box and say science, then they like to dismiss. And that's the stuff I like the best, because science is like, I mean, the scientific method I can do, but like science at large is hollow and cold and dead, and it just seems like they've gone off in the materialism angle, and that's just not where it's at. But I don't know. I just wanted to touch on some of these things in this early morning as I wake up. I figured out how to get all these files off my phone. It's my video building app on it with all the stickers and all the shit it had. It was still storing up every video redundantly. I figured out how to get that off so that it unasked much of my storage on my phone, and now I'm happy. Now I am happy. Now I will share my happiness and make more videos because I'm having less problems. So y'all have a wonderful day. Please hit like if you would.